Hey everybody, and welcome to our patio. I'm here today with Brittany, and we are so excited to make a delicious flatbread recipe.
Yes, today we're making a garlic butter grilled vegetable pizza, and the best thing about this recipe is that everything comes together right on the grill.
Which we love, especially this time of year. So
Yes.
let's just get started and jump right in.
Okay.
So we're doing our veggies today, like Brittany said, on the grill, which is great. So we're using a grill pan, and these are really great because what happens to the vegetables when we put them on the grill is they get charred and they get really delicious. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix some assorted vegetables together in a bowl. So we're using some red pepper to start with. You could use really whatever peppers you have on hand at home, or omit if you don't care for peppers. Perfect, Brittany, I'll just hand these to you.
Yes.
Added some red onion, some mushrooms.
All of these are dynamite on the grill. These are some of my favorite grilled veggies.
And just look at how many different colors we're using and all the different veggies.
Yes.
And then we're using some summer squash, so some yellow summer squash, which you could definitely use zucchini. Maybe if your garden is yielding a lot of zucchini. It's just a great way to use a bunch of seasonal vegetables, which is really fun.
Yes, love that.
So from here, what we're gonna do is just add about a tablespoon of olive oil, just to give it a little bit of flavor. A little salt. And then a little pepper. Again, just to give it a little bit of extra flavor when we put on the grill. Bring all those great natural flavors together.
And if you had another vegetable marinade that you prefer using, you could certainly toss the veggies.
Great idea.
In that. Also, if you don't have a grill pan at home, if you just wanted to put the vegetables on skewers, you could grill them that way as well. I'll take this.
So I've transferred this to our grill pan. We're gonna put this directly on the grill, and it's gonna cook for just about 8 minutes, or until, again, the vegetables get nice and crispy.
All right, while those are grilling, I'm going to get started on preparing our crust. So the first thing we're going to do is make that garlic butter sauce. So we have some melted butter and some minced garlic. So this is just jarred minced garlic, nothing too fancy here.
Which we love using, takes out that extra step of having to dice up the garlic.
Yes, just gonna use that. All right, this comes together real quick with a whisk. And now I'm just going to brush it on our crust. So the crust we chose to use today is an Angelic Bakehouse sprouted grain crust from our deli. And I'm just brushing on this garlic butter sauce, leaving about an inch of space around the edges.
And if you wanted to use a different type of crust, you could certainly use maybe a gluten-free crust if you need to eat gluten-free, or even the pizza dough from our bakery department would be really delicious on the grill as well.
So many options there.
So our next step is we're gonna put our cheese on. So both Angelic Bakehouse and the cheese we're using today, Belgioso, are local Wisconsin companies, which we love because we love supporting local at festival foods because we're local. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking this fresh mozzarella and I'm just honestly just gonna tear it up. As you can see, it's really tender, and I'm just gonna kind of position it around the crust, again, leaving that 1 inch of space. And you can really add as much or as little as you'd like.
Yes, but if you just have shredded mozzarella, you could certainly use that as well.
Or maybe if there's another type of cheese that you really enjoy, that would definitely work.
Or even a dairy-free cheese, those Dia shreds that I know our other dietitian Emily is a huge fan of. That'd be a great choice as well.
So I'm happy with this amount of cheese.
Looks good to me.
And now we're just gonna wait for those veggies to finish up, and we're just gonna add those to the crust, and we're gonna bake our pizza. So these veggies look just about done. They look beautiful.
Yeah, they do.
So I'm gonna bring them over here. Close our grill. Scooch this over so we don't burn ourselves. Whoop. So what I'm gonna do now is basically just add our freshly grilled veggies to the pizza. And I wanted to mention as well that this amount of veggies yields 2 flatbreads. Today we're just making 1, but since these flatbreads are a little bit smaller, it would be really easy just to make 2, put them on the grill, and great for appetizers, or maybe if you are having family and friends over.
Right, and these flatbreads typically come in packages of 2 anyway, so it works out perfectly.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, these look so yummy. So one thing that's important that we're looking for when we're grilling these veggies is that a lot of the moisture gets grilled out because we don't want our pizza to end up too soggy. So
I am happy with that amount.
me too. So
And those are for the
That's
end.
for the end. I'm getting eager. I'm getting ahead of myself.
I know, we want to eat it, right?
Yes.
So what I'm gonna do now is slide this pizza right onto the grill. So what we've done is we've put a little bit of oil spray on the grill. So this should slide on really easily and then slide off easily as well.
Yes, so this is going to be grilled for about 3 to 5 minutes or until all that mozzarella cheese is melted and the crust is golden brown.
I'm just gonna use a spatula to get this guy on.
Flawless. Look at that.
So our pizza is just about done. We checked and the cheese is all melted and the crust is nice and crispy. So I'm gonna grab that right away from the grill so Brittany can eagerly put her toppings on.
Yes.
Grab the spatula. It's kind of
Nice.
perfect.
That worked out perfectly. So that is
beautiful.
exactly why spraying those grill grates is so important,
Yes,
because that came
no
off.
sticking.
Yes, no stick. All right, so now I'm gonna put on those cherry tomatoes that I just can't wait for. Alrighty, and some chopped fresh basil. Again here, whatever garnish you prefer, go for it.
Maybe you have an herb garden, you've got some other herbs to use up. Really the goal of this pizza is just to add as much veggies as possible and just make it a really, really fresh, easy flatbread, appetizer, meal, whatever
Yes,
it may be.
it's just very light, very fresh.
Yes. So this side looks a little better. I'm gonna slice us up a piece over here. And this is a flatbread, so we gotta really,
I like that we did use this crust though, because it's a little bit more crunchy,
yes.
and I prefer that with my pizzas.
This is definitely one of my favorite crusts.
Alrighty,
Alright.
let's dig in. I'm gonna get this piece with the squash on it.
Ooh, I'm gonna grab a corner piece, my favorite.
Woo! Wow.
The crust is perfect on the grill, so crispy.
And that garlic butter, perfect.
On point.
Yes.
Well, we hope you give this delicious flatbread recipe a try.
And for more recipes and resources from your mealtime mentors, visit fastfoods.com.